What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Jessica. We are back with another one. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to your girl. I won't lead you wrong. I won't lead you astray. What the how the get honey on my pants, bro? Stupid shit, you feel me? It is what it is. But yes, today will be a video on my popular opinions. And the reason why I'm gonna call it popular opinion. And this is a quick disclaimer. I am not saying that anyone needs to be perfect. I am still learning myself, but I was once young and dumb. So I'm just sharing different things that make sense to me and, just trying to look out for everyone. And then when it comes down to the scenarios, just know they are kind of surface level. I am not hitting all the different ins and outs and layers of each scenario. So if you want me to dig deeper on certain topics or whatever let me know. Okay, cool, bye. Is because this is something that needs to not be brushed off and taken lightly. A lot of people go about their day-to-day life and do not really think about the perspective behind what they do and how they operate. And I feel like I have a good grasp on reality. I lived a lot of life. And I feel like I have a good understanding of how to perceive things in a way that can help you in life as opposed to hindering you. So let's get straight into it. So here are my, do I look this way or this way? Will I ever get used to this? I hope so. Yay. Here are my popular opinions. Let's switch this. Okay, this is better, I guess. Here are my popular opinions, okay? First off, I am not judging, but I am slightly. I'm just gonna read out my notes. I'll elaborate as I go on, make it easier. Like I said, I have ADHD, self-proclaimed ADHD, and I get ahead of myself way too much. That's why I haven't been filming in a while, because the last time I edited a video, I was talking about a simple subject for at least 2 hours. Imagine trying to edit 2 hours worth of distractions when you could have gotten your point across within a matter of 10 minutes. That's what I'm working with when it comes to myself. All right, so my first popular opinion. People who make content solely off of the hate comments are weak-minded. Yes, that may sound harsh, but one thing that I realized is that whatever you put your energy into magnifies itself. So why are you spending your precious time and your precious energy responding to people who think they know what you got going on? Just tell them what you got going on. People have low attention spans. They're not going to even care in the next second. They'll make a comment and keep it pushing. They'll probably even forget that they even sent you a message to begin with. So why waste your time posting their name up on the screen, going through their pictures on their page and saying, hey, this person said this about me and that about me and whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, who cares? Why do you care? Fuck them. Bro, what? You know how many people are unhappy with their lives? That's just their pastime. So you need to know better and not feed that energy. Like what? Block them. You know how easy blocking a person is? You just go on your phone, you press block, and then boom, they disappear. Read the book, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, okay? So you can put your time towards things that are warranted. Okay. Next up. Okay, it says stop lying about your true persona. Let's read into my notes now. Not being yourself in full and putting on a natural persona will get you exactly that. Someone else who's putting on the same act. Life is about truth. Duh. The moment you step out of your own truth, the quicker you become the main character of a fable, which is a lie, okay? How do you expect to meet a genuine person when you are acting out a skit? You deserve an actor like yourself. There are billions of humans in this world. The more you be yourself, the more God will lead you to your actual tribe. Next, popular opinion. Going to church does not make you a good person. Now, let's see what I said on here, because I'm sure that can ruffle a lot of feathers, which is cool. That's what I'm here to do. But it's here to make people think. So let's go into this. I'm not saying you have to be perfect to be a good person, because that is completely false. But you got people who make sin their day job just to think that all is forgiven on a Sunday. There are people who go to church just to make up for the sin that they do, to make themselves not feel guilty. So we're all constantly learning. Life is a battle, right? And I'm not saying that we have to be perfect in order to go to church. But I am saying you have people out here who are going about things the wrong way, judging people for the same exact actions because, hey, they're doing their dirt behind closed doors. So they're like, oh, since I am outwardly a Christian, or people don't know about the true me, I'm going to judge people for the very same things I do, and then go to church and then make myself feel better. Like, no, that's not how it works, in my opinion. I just feel like just being a decent person, being honest, and trying is what makes you a good person. It is the action, okay? And the intention behind what you do in your day-to-day life, and not just on a Sunday. There we go. Next up, if you get real life mad at people on the internet, you need an intervention. Because what? For one, the internet is not real. People who are emotionally driven on the internet, just do better. But it's never that serious to get up in arms. And like, what? People care too much about the wrong things. Why do I feel like I'm supposed to have more? And it's just like, not enough. Help me. Baby, won't you help me? So here's another popular opinion. Majority of humans and their personas are built off of their trauma. Okay? Popular opinion number whatever we own. People who are obsessed with celebrities that are over the age of 18 need psychological help. I'm not trying to talk mess. Like, I understand having admiration for a person, to be inspired by a person, and to just operate in a way where you're like, okay, I truly value that person's art and what they have to project into the world. Nothing wrong with that. But then you have people who are obsessed. An obsession is literally a disease, okay? Literally, there's no way around it. It get creepy out here, y'all. Just don't, like, stop being creepy. It is okay to admire yourself. It is okay to look in the mirror and say, you know what, like, hey, I admire you. You know what I'm saying? Next popular opinion. People who talk mess about people who live out their childhood self or their inner child are miserable and didn't have a childhood of their own growing up. There are a lot of people who play video games, a lot of people who dress up, a lot of people who watch cartoons, and basically just have fun. They are not trying to play the role that society forced them to play. Well, wear a suit, pay my taxes, and this, that, or whatever. No video games for me, Johnny Sir Boy. Like, I know damn well you wish you could play and feel comfortable with it. They're dealing with that from their childhood, right? Their parents, all you do is play video games, do something productive, go outside, go to fucking college, you know. So imagine that being shoved into your subconscious to the point where you grow up, right? And you're like, hold up. I need to do adult things or I won't be taken seriously. They start to do these adult things and have a high pride and a high ego, and they're just like, yes, I am taken seriously finally in this world. Good for me. And then they come across a person who are living out exactly how they want to live. And then they look at them and they have this inner disgust for them because deep down inside, them niggas wish they could do the same. So what do? They down them, just like their parents down them. Or just like their girlfriends down them for doing shit that's actually fun. Like, bro, do what the fuck you want. Imagine feeling guilty for playing video games. That shit sound miserable as fuck. I'm sorry. You can keep that. You can keep that. I'ma keep playing my Roblox, bitch. Here is my next popular opinion. So if a guy is trying to holla at you, right? There is literally no need to be rude. For one, it is pointless. For two, it is dangerous. For three, what's the point, bro? It's as simple as this, right? Look. Say I'm walking down the street. Boop, boop, doop, doop, doop. Oh, hey, you are very attractive. Can I get your number? No, thank you, sir. Like, I appreciate you for your gesture, but no, thank you. Are you sure? Yes. Thank you so much. I want you to have a great day. Right? Because, listen, there are people like, pow, 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 pow. Who got time? Nigga, you dusty as hell with your dusty ass shoes and yo this, that, whatever. You way too short. And da 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 da. And like, what's up? We are not at a roast. Okay, like what is going on here? I had one rude situation happen one time and I learned not to do that shit again, right? And ever since then, there has been nothing but respectful situations. Because you know, what you give is what you get back. Duh. It's not cute to be a rude person. It is not cute to be mean. Being mean to a person that is literally taking the courage to speak to you or to let you, because think about it, women get mad about men trying to holler at them when that's how the world is built. You know how hard it is for a person to approach someone? Imagine as a woman, you trying to approach someone like, nah, with your big ass head and your small ass booty and you way too skinny.
Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat foot ass bitch. Long titty, no nipple having ass.
And like, imagine you just trying to shoot your shot, right? And they shoot you down. It is free to be respectful. It is free to be kind. I'm not saying be out here and be nice and be kissing asses out here. Okay? It's just simply being a decent human. It is not hard to be a decent human. Being mean is not cute. It's not cute. You think it's cute, it's not. It's sad. It's not ladylike, and it's sad. You can let niggas down, excuse me. You can let people down easily, okay? If you put yourself in the shoes of that man, how would you want to be spoken to? How would you like to be treated? Okay? You don't know what a person is going through on their day-to-day, and you could be that last person or that right one to set them off. Okay, so regardless of them trying to talk to you, just be kind to people. Being nasty, it gets you nowhere in life. And it can get you so far. There are people who have built their whole persona off of being nasty. God don't like nasty. He got the last say. And you don't want to be a victim to your own nastiness. Because like I said before, what you put out there is what you get back. Okay?
Okay.
Next up for my popular opinion is, I keep looking this way and this way and this way, like, oh my God. Do not bring your friend on a first date. Imagine a man asking you out on a date, right? And then you're like, can I bring my best friend? For what? For why? I can understand if you are going on a double date. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But just simply like say you're going out to eat, right? And you're sitting there next to your best friend. And imagine two women. I'm guessing this is what happens. I've never done this before, but I hear story times on it. And I'm like, what the? Oh, make sure you buy my friends some drinks too and buy their food. Like, don't be mad when he end up sleeping with her too. Keep things confidential. I don't understand why people cannot stand on their own 2 feet. If you're going out on a date with a person, go out on the date with that person. Inviting your homegirl on your date is weird. I don't care what anybody says. Say they're like, I just want to feel safe. If you want to feel safe, you shouldn't be going out on dates in general. Because you know, can kidnap the both of y'all. I'm sorry to say, it happens. Girl, if you want something special, you spend that special time with that person. Okay? Sitting there and inviting your friends and, you know, all that extra stuff is just kind of pointless, and it's just pointless. You do not need a chaperone. And this next unpopular opinion deals with my previous one. Do not share your personal relationship situations with your friends. Whether it's how much he spends on you, how he performs in bed, even disagreements you guys may have. I hear there are women who put their business on group chats. How old are we? If you have your friends, right, and you are speaking on your relationship, you can talk about, yes, he's a great guy. And like, you can keep things surface level. There is nothing wrong with keeping things surface level. I feel like it is great to share personal, like, not even personal, but things that feel good for you, right? Like, oh, I had an amazing day. We went here, we did this. This was so fun, right? It's when you get too deep into things where you kind of cross a boundary, right? Say it's that same friend, right, that you brought on your first date. You telling her, like, hey, like, he does this in bed, like this, that, whatever. Like, girl, woo, woo, woo. People who, let's be real, people who even play along with going on their friend dates and stuff like that usually have the mentality of, I'm gonna sleep with that girl's man. It truly never fails, because like I said, grown ass women will be like, girl, no, I'm not going on this date with you. Like, that's between y'all. You can let me know how it goes afterwards. But like I said, people who are all up in your shit want to be all up in your shit. They want to know what it's like too. Okay, so keep that between y'all. And like I said, even when it comes to disagreements, keep that between you and the person you are having a disagreement with. Because when you get to sharing situations with your girlfriends, right, or just whoever, and you're gonna stay with this person, they're gonna look at you like you crazy. They're gonna look at him like he crazy. There is no middle ground. So in order to preserve what you have, handle things like an adult and communicate with the person that you are with. Okay? It's not that hard. Do not sit up here and share all your business with people. There's no point. Protect yourselves, protect your energy, protect what you put out there. Okay? Especially if you're gonna stay with that person, there's no reason to share the disagreements that you guys are going through with your girlfriends on a group chat. Like I said again, how old are we? Now, I am a gym girly, okay? I work in nutrition as well, right? One thing I've noticed that a lot of people will come to me and ask me is, hey, what pre-workout should I take? My friend said on YouTube said I should do this and do that and da-da-da-da-da. How are your energy levels? Oh, they're great. Why take a pre-workout? That is to bring me to the point of supplementation is not for everyone, and supplementation is not necessarily needed. Supplements are there to, bridge the gaps of what you are not getting out of your whole food diet. Do not be fed the BS. Get what you need. As they see people with the nice build, and when they're like, I want to look just like them, so I gotta take everything that they take. You don't know. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Then a lot of people you don't know are actually juiced up.
How big do you want them? Normal, Beatty, and for the ladies, Harry.
They're unnatural. Okay? BBL, steroids. So there are so many different things that are going on behind closed doors that you are unaware of, yet you are trying to fill your body up with all this stuff to attain unnatural goals. So yeah, do your research first before investing in things. That's really it. That's simple, right? But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and everything. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a part 2 to my popular opinions, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, thanks.